it's been a rough year in Standard. We've seen more bannings in the last year than in the last like 15 years or something ridiculous. And so many cards have banned, so many ban cycles, just like ban these cards, then ban these cards, then ban these cards. And things are gonna get better, alright? The new play design team is awesome. Like Tom Ross, Michael Majors, Paul Cheon, a lot of really smart guys. They're gonna do a great job. They're gonna make it a lot better for sure. But right now we're living with what we got, unfortunately. So we saw Feldar Guardian banned, we saw Aetherworks Marvel banned, we saw Emrakul banned, and now we've seen 4 more cards banned. And we kind of saw this one coming, right? See with Aether. This one also made some sense too, right? Rogue Refiner, Energy, everywhere. They also popped off this one, Ramunap Ruins. Card's really good, kind of makes sense. Ramunap Red is a very, very good deck. When Temur gets worse, it probably would have been really, really good. Hard to interact with, you know. We got this last one. Honestly, I think it's actually a really intelligent ban. It seems really weird, but I think it's actually a very smart ban, given how many like decks this card holds down, and like the way this card like requires you to play removal, the way it's good against cards that are good against mono red. I think this actually was a really intelligent ban. Not a very like logical one first glance, but yeah. And it definitely took the bullet for Hazoret to an extent, because they want to ban a Mythic, but 4 cards banned. It's crazy. And we have a hero here on the stream. His name is Burnzie, and he's sleeping. Burnzie, for God's sakes, this is your big moment. And we've seen Burnzie help us out before. Burnzie destroyed an Aetherworks Marvel for us. Burnzie destroyed a Feldar Guardian for us. Now Burnzie has a lot of work to do. 4 times the work, actually. Burnzie, let's do it. There's so many. You see, Burnzie agrees that Ferocidon was a really good ban. He went right for the Ferocidon. Burnzie's like, you know what? Those wizard guys are actually pretty smart. And they're right. Ferocidon was definitely a serious problem. And it would have been a real issue in the format going forward. Because you got to look at things from the perspective of how things are going to be, not how they are now. You know? So, went straight for the Ferocidon. There you go. Rampaging Burnzie. He has so much work to do, you can't watch him chew them all because there's just 4 of them. But, that's Burnzie. Everyone show some love in chat for Burnzie. Raise your hearts. Raise your hearts for Burnzie in chat if you love Burnzie doing his civic duty of destroying these banned cards for us. We got Rampaging Ferocidon. He's working on that one right now. Burnzie, you got that Attune with Aether up there too. Raise your hearts for Burnzie. Show your love for Burnzie. Victory, J-Mac. Zoe Deschanel is here. That's sweet. Consume the Meek. Raise your hearts. Burnzie. Burnzie's really working on the Ferocidon. He's just doing it. So, everyone raise your hearts to Burnzie. Follow the stream if you haven't followed. Burnzie's our real hero here. I'm not gonna lie. And stop it. He's already dead. That Ferocidon is pretty dead. Burnzie, what about the energy cards? Oh wait, Attune? Yeah, get the Attune. God, Burnzie, you're so awesome. Good job, Burnzie. So, if you love Burnzie, raise your hearts in chat. We're gonna get back to our playing in just a minute here. We're just gonna enjoy Burnzie, and Burnzie's a gerbil. Everyone happy with the bans? Let's do a poll right now. Poll time. Are you happy with the bans? Thanks, Turtle. Whoa, Burnzie, take it easy. Burnzie, what did energy ever do to you? Cast your vote in chat. Are you happy with the bans? A simple yes or no. Cast your vote in chat. Oh, now he's eating. He's tired himself out. Ferocidon's gone. Who with Aether's getting worked on? What ruins? Not refiner ruins.
Burnzie Kriegasm, by the way, why doesn't Legacy Burn play 4 probes and 1 to 2 less lands?
Janice!
Seems so free.
Janice showing love for Burnzie. Everyone cast your vote in chat. Were the bans, were you happy with the bans? Yes or no? Burnzie's going nuts. That's great. And Janice, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that very, very much. And this will be on YouTube, don't worry. Alright, my friends. We're back. Let's roll. And question was, why doesn't Burn just play Gataxian Probe, 4 Gataxian Probe, and like 1 or 2 less lands? The idea is interesting, right? You just shrink your deck by 4 cards. It's not free though. You gotta understand that like paying life is a definite cost. Also, when you look at your opening hand, if your opening hand is Probe, 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 Goblin Guide, Lightning Bolt, do you keep? I don't know. Probe could be anything. It could be a land, it could not be a land. There's a real cost to doing that, aside from just the life. Thanks for following thanks for hosting tapped.net. So, the life's a big deal. And also, Burn can't even use the card, like the information that well. So it's not even that useful. So, it sounds reasonable, but... Alright, so, astoundingly, 52-7 in favor of the bans. Thank you, Burnzie. You keep working on those. It's a lot of cards, I know. We're getting back to the Magic here. Enough gerbils chewing on Magic cards.